Yeah, man, we did it. And we taking back the block with the power from the top. Bible verse blocks until the devil drop. Bible verse blocks until the devil stop. And we coming real hard, no matter what your God. We coming real hard, don't ever drop your rod. Cause we tired of playing with you, and now we gotta get you. We tired of playing with you, and now we gotta stick. And you know you a liar if you going to the fire. The ratchet from the rider, you gon' be tired. Cause we tired of playing with you, and now we gotta get you. We tired of playing with you, and now we gotta stick. And you know you a liar if you going to the fire. We the ratchet from the rider, we gon' be tired. And now you gotta leave, we already took your keys. And we taking back the block with the power from the top. And while you throw them rocks and you hide your hands through the spirit of God, yeah, we see you, man. And why you hide your hands? I thought you were gangster, man. When you know indeed, you can't even keep your peace. So take your hands off the shawty, all these homies and the wannabes. And even real G's, you ain't got no support. You know your time is short. It's almost time for your day in court. And we know you a liar if you're going to the fire. The ratchet. What it is, y'all. We gon' be tired. Oh. And now we got. There we go. What it is, y'all. Welcome to Street Noise, taking back the block. Coming to you today with some inevitable information. And I just posted some stuff yesterday about this music, and the inevitable has happened. A lot of these guys that's been on these records, man, from Chicago, it's mostly all the rappers from Chicago that do this. Now, they get on these records and they talk about how many bodies they got and who they done killed, and some of them bold enough to even mention names and all this kind of stuff, man. Places, people, places, and things, for real. But the feds came in now, and they have arrested 5 people that was in the murder of FBG Duck. I mean, the feds came in on this. And let me tell you something. Let me explain something to y'all. Now, people die in Chicago every day. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it has become, to a lot of people, a normal thing. You know what I'm saying? And until you get in the spirit of God, you will not be able to see that is not normal for people to be dying like that, But if you don't have that awareness like that, you'll be looking at that stuff and say, well, hey, that's just Chicago. I mean, your homie get killed. Whatever, maybe it was just his time and all this type of stuff, man. But they never phantom that all this death is not normal, But I have to say, the inevitable has happened. The feds came in and they arrested these guys, man, and like I say, death happened in Chicago a lot, but I'm gonna tell you what's so different about this case. It's because of where it happened at. It happened downtown Gold Coast, where a lot of rich people do their shopping. Oprah Winfrey and all them, they be down in that area a lot doing shopping, and a lot of celebrities, go in that area and shop, and that's where the murder took place at. So they like, man, these Negroes brave enough to come down here and do something. Oh, we gotta do something now. And listen, they done arrested these guys, and they said one of the guys, who's a younger guy, he actually killed himself about a month ago. And, I don't have no proof of this, just what people say, because, I got a lot of family that still live in the Chi, so I get a lot of information, but they say he killed himself because of the guilt, and then I even heard his mother, FBG Duck mother, get on there and say the same thing, But this is the beginning of the end of this drill. I mean, it started in Chicago, and yeah, it probably ended in Chicago.
And it took Chicago a long time to get on like it is. You know what I'm saying? Rappers get on in first New York, then LA, then it goes down south, down south and holding it down for a minute. But man, for it to take a hit like that in Chicago and blow up a lot of these guys, man, it was a great thing. And I listen to a lot of these guys' music. You know what I'm saying? I just be listening to what they saying. I listen to music different now. I listen to hear what a person is talking about. That way, I know his personality by by what he put in this music. I already know what you're about. You know, and it's a shame because I liked it a lot. I liked it the way a lot of those dudes was rapping. I mean, even though a lot of them sound the same, this is kind of like the same sound, but I really did like how King Von rapped. After he passed away and all that type of stuff, I used to really go and listen to his music to see what he was talking about. And I did not like what he was saying. But I loved his flow. He had a nice flow. And they all was signed to OTF. I mean, they really, really was making a lot of wicked noise in that OTF, man, which was called O Block. And they say Lil Durk, he liked the general of that. A lot of them was signed to Durk. When you get to that point where he's at, man, you got to keep your soldiers in line, man. You got to get them dudes under control. You know what I'm saying? Now, you're finna lose a whole lot of money because all your artists dying, they going to jail, and man, sorry to say, but the feds ain't finna stop there. They ain't gonna stop until they can get all the way to the top. For real. So I hope he prepared. Because they definitely gonna try to come at him. This was inevitable to happen. Well, you reap what you sow. Karma got everybody's address. It's universal law that you reap what you sow. What you put in the universe is what you're gonna get back. And see, them young guys, they don't know this, but they finna find it out now. You know what I'm saying? And listen, even the worstest gangster, man, the worstest cat on the block, man, or in the city or whatever, and them the ones God going after anyway, because he know if he can get those kind of dudes, they'll be the same way once they get in the gospel. And all he got to do is change the heart. So that just show you how much power Satan has. He don't have no power unless you give it to him. Because God can raise you, the devil can raise you up in front of the whole world and make you big as I don't know what. And then God can come in and transform you right in front of everybody's eyes. See, that's the power of God. He can transform you right in front of everybody's eyes. As a matter of fact, God allows Satan to rise some of them up just so he can go in and circumcise the heart and bring them to him in front of the whole world. And then you will see God's power. And that can happen for real. It happens a lot. I mean, it happens with a lot of brothers, but a lot of them, they don't pay attention to the signs. So it happens, but it don't happen a lot. I take that back. It happens, but it don't happen a lot. But I'm saying that God can move like that, And listen, this is what I believe. It ain't in the Bible or nothing. But I just don't believe God will allow a man to leave this world before he send this man any kind of warning. I just don't even believe he'll be God if he don't do that. Every man leave this world, he gonna get a warning. then listen, you're gonna have to change, or else it's about to be over. And I know that every man that has left here like that, they felt that before they was leaving here. It was something inside of them to let them know that they weren't gonna be here long if they weren't willing to change. And some of them just go on out with it, man, and just say, forget it. They're not willing to change. They accept the death instead of turning from death to life. Man, been losing a lot of money, man. Them dudes could have been, I mean, they really could have had a long run, man. Putting Chicago on the map, you know, if they would have changed their music, because a lot of them, they had good flows. I liked their flows and their rap styles. And Chicago get a, man, catch on fire, man, and it just caught on fire the wrong way. Some things just ain't meant to be, meant to last. You know, I pray for all them brothers, man, because again, they were caught up in a system that forced them to be the way they are. Nobody really understand, man, you know, how kids grow up in Chicago unless you live there. You hear the stories, but growing up there the stories is a lot more wickeder when you live in them, you know. And if you blessed to make it out any type of way, man, that's a great thing, man. It's a great thing, you know. But all these rappers, man, getting on this wax. Listen, it's making the police look bad. Listen, when you make the police look bad, they take everything personal now. And in Chicago, they taking all of it personal. So everything that's being said on these records now, listen, they finna fix it where you gonna go to jail, because they sick of it. I'm telling you, it's the beginning of the end of this drill, man. I'm telling you, it's the beginning of the end, and I'm surprised that it lasts this long. God gave them enough time to clean it up, but they just didn't, man. Let me show y'all something, man. I'm finna show y'all how dude just getting on here admitting, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, if you listen to a lot of that music, man, oh my God, you hear them talking about the bodies that they got. Let me see. Okay. I think it's this one right here.
Flag on the play, flag on the motherfucking play. Billy Club and my guard llama and my flag and my whistle, and I came upon this mother. Boss Top literally points out FBG light. Okay? So here we go.
So check this out.
Troy, or rest in peace. Okay, so you got anything about FBG Duck? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You don't say shit about Troy. That's it. Say shit about Troy. Get that guy with us. Whatever, you know me. Come on, man. Don't
Look at them dudes over there. They're like, what is you doing, man? What is you doing? Man, this how bogus they had got with it, man. You know, they had got away so much, you know, that they just felt like wasn't nothing gonna happen. But for all of y'all, man, that's sick of this drill, trust me, this is the beginning of the end, because I'm sick of it. For real, I just feel sorry for them, because they only rapping about a life that they, you know, they only know about. You know what I'm saying? And it's sad, man. It makes me even feel bad for them, man. You know, we got to pray for them young men because they ain't had no real OGs to really show them nothing or teach them nothing, man. You know, because all the real ones, man, they locked up or they killed them. Yep. And that's what happened to all of us, man. You know, they came in with the RICO, and the RICO gave them, you know, an avenue to even arrest the heads, even on little technicalities, man. They ain't got to get caught in no crime. You know what I'm saying? If they even say or talk about a crime, they can arrest them for just that. And I'm gonna tell you something, man. They let that stuff go on a long time because they wanted them to keep killing each other. And like I said, the only reason why this one, meant so much to them is because of where it happened at. That's it. Other than that, they would have probably kept letting it go on. But because of where it happened at, they had to make a statement. So now, they finna shut it down now, for real. It's the end. It's the beginning of the end. It's not finna last too much longer. Or you finna see a whole lot of cats going to jail now, just because of what they say on their music. And they're gonna make up a law about it too. You watch, they're gonna make up some type of law that you saying anything that can incriminate you as far as some type of crime, they can just come and arrest you for that. Like back in the day, they used to have to catch us, for real. But today, man, they give themselves away. They give themselves away. And I've been saying this for a long time. I'm like, what the heck is going on here? You know what I'm saying? And like I said, they let them do it for a long time because they weren't trying to stop it. Let them niggas kill each other. Oh, let them niggas kill each other. Shoot. Let them just have their little shootouts like the Wild Wild West. Just let them kill each other. Damn it, we're tired of them anyway. Yeah, and that's what they did until they went down in that Gold Coast, downtown Chicago. That's the beginning of the end right there. For real. They could have been arrested a lot of these cats, man. They could have been done did it. But they was allowing it to happen. But just because of where this one happened at, they had to put emphasis, and they finna shut it down now, even if they go all the way to the top. So all them dudes that they arrested, man, them was Durk's King Von boys, man. So Durk he's like, real hot now. But they gonna use this man to try to take him down. So I wouldn't be surprised if he got indicted. For real. Listen, man, y'all like and subscribe, man, to this channel, man, because I got a lot of, man, street noise that's coming, man, from street prophets themselves. I'm gonna start conducting interviews with, OGs who was back in the day, and, I want to have them come in and, tell what's the difference from our time and this time. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot of legends around here in Rockford and Chicago, that's out here trying to do positive things now. And them the ones that I want to bring into my show and, interview them. I know a lot of positive, not a lot of real serious guys that was out there in the street, but now they have gave their life to God, man, and they doing the right thing. They trying to help the youth, instead of, leading them down, to the hellfire. So listen, y'all like and subscribe, man, because I want the channel to blow up. I just want to get the message out to the people of what's going on. I've been showing a lot of things that God, gonna have me talk about. It just gotta be the right time when I let it out. But it's coming out. So y'all like and subscribe to the channel, man, and share these videos. And I'll be back at you. God bless you. And the king is out.